This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.
Hi there, I'm Nohelani Graff with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Here's what we're working on. Dramatic new video to show you of boats catching fire at a popular northern Arizona lake. This was the scene on Friday at Lake Powell's Waweep Marina. ABC15 spoke with the owner of a nearby houseboat management company who said that giant fire burned for an hour and a half, ultimately destroying 8 boats.
I fought fire for 20 years. You know, I wanted to do something about it and I just couldn't. So that's the hard part for me.
We even saw one of the boats laying in there and then it went up and sunk right in, just went down completely.
Dramatic scene all around. A spokesperson for the Waweep Marina says the cause of that fire isn't known yet. The good news, though, is nobody was hurt. We do have an update when it comes to our valley water supply. With Arizona groundwater at risk of running dry, Governor Katie Hobbs is pausing some new home builds in parts of the Phoenix area. And now local economists say that might be doing too much too soon. They say if your home is being built right now, you're in the clear. But that might not be the case a couple years down the road. And this plan could discourage people from moving to Arizona.
Putting something that eliminates the permits for, out for 100 years, depending on whether or not you get groundwater, that's a pretty long period of time to really put something like the kibosh on building in Arizona. So I'm not sure that's really the best answer.
Looking at the numbers, we do know 80,000 new homes and industrial projects are still set to be built in the valley in the near future. If you're planning to head out this weekend, there are a lot of scheduled freeway closures, so our Megan Thompson is breaking down what you need to know before you hit the road.
Hi there, Megan Thompson, taking a look at those weekend construction projects, especially after we had last weekend off for that Memorial Day holiday. We've got a lot of projects that you need to know about as you make those plans. So the I-17, the Black Canyon Highway in that northbound direction between Thunderbird and the Loop 101 over to that North Stack area where the 17 and the 101 meet. That will close at 10 p.m. on Friday, lasting through the weekend, 4 a.m. on Monday. You could use 19th Avenue, take that in that northbound direction, or you've got the 51 in that northbound direction as an alternate to the Loop 101, the Pima Freeway in that westbound direction. We've got this closure on the I-10 westbound. This is between the 60 along the Broadway curve and over to 32nd Street. 10 p.m. Friday, lasting through the weekend to 4 a.m. on Monday. Your alternate would be the US 60 in that westbound direction, hopping on the Loop 101 and then heading on the 202, the Red Mountain Freeway in that westbound direction. You've also got the South Mountain Freeway as an option for you too if you're trying to get into the West Valley area. Staying in the East Valley, though, we do have this closure on the 60 westbound between Mesa Drive over to the Loop 101, the Price Freeway, 9 p.m. Friday until 5 a.m. on Monday. You've got Southern or Baseline as those possible alternates for you if you want to use those side streets. If you're looking for a freeway alternate, you've got north or south of the 60, the 202 Santan or the 202 Red Mountain. Speaking of the 202 Red Mountain, we also have this closure. This one's in that eastbound direction. This starts at 9 p.m. Friday and lasts through the weekend, 5 a.m. on Monday. This is between Priest over to the Loop 101. So for your alternate, you can use the I-10 in that eastbound direction and hop on the 60 eastbound to continue to where you need to go. We've posted these all online for you because I know it's a lot. It's ABC15.com.
If you're looking for something to do this weekend, you can kick off Pride Month in downtown Tempe tonight with a night of celebration. Join hundreds of people for a night of disco, drag, and DJs. That party goes from 7 this evening until 10 tonight at Center Point Plaza. They'll have food, wine and beer, and a guest appearance by popular local drag star Barbara Seville.
Hey, happy Saturday. I'm ABC 15's Amelia Fabiano with that most accurate forecast. Now, overall, a warm, sunny day for us, for most of us anyway, in Arizona. 102 for our high today will crack in Phoenix. 84 in Payson for our high. 87 up in Sedona. 73 up at Flagstaff and 77 out at the Grand Canyon. 76 out at Window Rock and 90 out in Globe for our high today. Overnight, we'll dip down nicely into the mid 70s in Phoenix. Those mornings feel great this time of year. 55 in Payson, 61 in Sedona. We do have some weather alerts in place. A high pollution advisory for Maricopa County Saturday and Sunday. That means by about after lunchtime is when it'll really crank up to be unhealthy for those sensitive groups until about 8 p.m. So make sure you're being careful and maybe limiting your time outdoors if you are sensitive. Hundreds through Monday. We'll be back in the upper 90s for the rest of the work week with breezy conditions through the middle part.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, we're always updating ABC15.com, or we invite you to download our app. Make it a great day.
This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.